Here it is, Kapatai in pretty good position. The Senna snare
fighting all over the map.
It's Kapatai who ganks and wrecked with the counter gank.
Look
but
at
the
Wreck.
focus is
See the face breaker.
Flash, face breaker. Follow up here from Conrex. Tags with the W. First blood to the Senna.
Ooh.
Really nice play by Kent State there. Talking about, so I don't think he threatened lethal here. Kled with a remount coming shortly. Jin opting to stick around when he could have possibly recalled by now. Maybe getting that one more wave.
We see Set coming up through the jungle, hopefully to help him out.
Yeah, Hex Flash
but
coming.
GP does have ultimate. Let's see if we can do anything with it.
GP immediately ults, but I think the 2v1 hard to win. See if Set can finish with autos. I think Gangplank possibly gets turned by Kapatai here because Rekt looking for the kill, but the W will get the Gangplank and able to also walk away. So Star Poner looked like he maybe was going to go down. Really low HP. Kill on GP. Revisiting
look at this. The Kled ult.
Really nice.
Looking for a gank on this Jin. Both ults expended, and the kill will go through to the Kled.
The Star Poner, 12. Bit better about the gold deficit you're in. So Kapatai posturing that way. We might see a scuffle break out as both top laners actually walk here.
Keep an eye out for this Corki package. Maybe very big in this fight.
Yeah, that's a great call. Something I'll have to keep an eye out for. Corki gets engaged
going
on.
in. Yeah.
Package is out. Star Poner maybe a bit deeper.
Yeah, well, that was a weird interaction, but he may be going down here.
Kapatai engaging on the set. Set W will be able to peel it off. Both teams sort of retreat.
Both just getting their poke down.
Keep an eye on Kenny, a possible flash taunt coming. As Caitlyn's hitting traps. Kapatai goes in with 20% HP to lock him in the Cataclysm, but will immediately drop.
Oh, and the snipe from the Jinx rocket will take down the Caitlyn.
Delivery, man, with the snipe over the top, and this is actually huge in Kent State's favor.
And then we'll easily take this dragon.
Yeah, evening up the Drakes now. Inferno versus Ocean, but Kent State up 5 kills to 0 and up like 2,400 gold. Neither team loves Cloud, I think. Probably red team. It's more ultimates for GP. As we see both teams lining up, so I'll have to get back to that in a second if I can. Yeah. We see it's going to be a 5v5. Kapatai engages on Delivery Man, forces his flash. We see a set tackle come down through Package. So Package made the tackle do nothing. Hamlet in the back line, he will go down.
With the big rocket.
But we see back to a 4v4.
Looks like blue team is winning, but Caitlyn will take down the Galio.
Yeah, red team actually wins out. Now it's a 4v4. Trade 1 kill for 1 so far. As red team will tag Drake up, probably look to pull it out. And actually, Kapatai with a heroic play and a crazy Corki package. Like, I'm not even sure what happened there.
Blue T-Heap from the back.
Yeah, Star Poner on the massive flank here. He gets the chain onto Applause, who will Zanya's now. The focus is that Kled. Can they burst him down? I don't think so. Applause here. Hooked again. Star Poner got on Applause. Makes it a 4v3. And flashes in. He's on Jin now. This guy.
Nope.
We see Kenny with a really nice angle as well.
Kent State. He TP'd in.
Kenny with a nice TP. And Kent State taking 2 members. And then they will also take that Cloud Drake. Drakes are 2-1. So despite Kapatai's really nice play, they even things up. They use their TPs. That's Galio and Kled TP to get that third Drake. Wow. But the gold lead only 2,500, something like that.
Oh, here comes in the gauge. Kled's looking to get the back line.
Yeah, Star Poner on a massive engage. Kapatai will all Galio, who has the Zanyas. Kate shuts down Kled, and they will also get Galio 2-for-0 bar. And that's huge for them getting back in this game, especially when they're on the scaling comp.
A big EQ combo.
EQ combo coming in on Rekt, who will
Looks like he's going to go down.
He will go down. It looked like he was going to stand his ground there with a W. He looks scary there, but BAR with another pickup. That's 3-for-0. They should be able to march mid, take this turret. Watch that goal lead actually turn. It's absolutely even now.
And they're looking for Baron.
Baron would be crazy right now.
20-minute Baron. 21-minute Baron.
They're crazy. We'll have to see. Well, they know. Remember, they know Galio and Kled know TPs, so they are punishing the double TP play that got them third Drake. And it's with an insane Baron start that might get turned. If they get this for free and walk out, I will be surprised. But it's
Galio
up to
does have all.
Condorex going first. They get the Baron. I don't even think they're stuck in pit.
Are they going to get out?
Jin runs by everybody. They're like, what about this guy? He will go down. He almost walked right out of there. Like, he had no business in the game at all. But so they get GP, but they give up. And Johnny Cage, the OG of all OGs.
Oh, it looks like Cork is going to go on this. Kled may go down here. No, with the flash, it gets out. No.
Hamlet with a flash over the wall to pick up that kill. Just an easy spot out. But as we see, Rect interrupts Capitize EQ with his own ultimate and will continue to pursue. But he might be too far now.
Jin TP's in.
Yeah, TP's coming out. Rect is the focus. Once he gets out of that Zanyas, he just gets popped. It's 1-0. I'm sorry. After the Corky solo play, it's 2-0. So BAR up 5 members to 3, pulling out this Drake, looking to even that up.
Yeah, no jungler on the other side of Kent State.
Yep, no jungle here, no contest. Drake will go over. And I think BAR's on reset.
Oh, look, they're going in for an engage.
Flash
Kled.
W from Condorex. Collect goes in. Capitai ults, EQs out. Galio with a huge 3-man taunt. And Jinx rockets are flying. She's looking for the cleanup, the triple, but goes down. Oh, does not go down. Quadra kill.
Quadra.
Picks up GP for the quadra kill. The delivery man delivering.
Infinity Edge done. Runins and... Oh... Maybe a fight.
Yeah, Kled with the engaged. Ezreal actually goes down to just a few rockets, and
she gets popped.
That looked all too free. So we'll have to take a look at the replay. I don't understand. Is this just the power of Kled ultimate setting your team up? And
that's the last one. Looks like they're going straight for Baron, though.
Well, let's get that out of the way then. Jinx will melt the Baron. Capitai in position to look for a steal. He's even in levels with Rect, so both with the same smite value. And Kent State's letting him 50-50. He goes in with the ultimate.
They peel off Baron, though. They're going to kill him.
Yeah, they're just... Yep. So it looked like Kent State was going to go ahead and give Capitai the 50-50 opportunity, but he went in at about 2K. Plenty of time for Kent State to switch focus from Baron to him, and despite his stopwatch, they just patiently wait. Props to them for not panicking, hitting Baron during that. And when he gets up from stasis, they knock him down. Now it is no longer 50-50. The amount of bounty gold on Kent State is over 1,000. There is no available bounty gold for BAR. So BAR with an opportunity to just take a gold lead with a fight win here, which is definitely not impossible. Keep an eye on Corky with that package.
Both teams posturing, trying to clear out vision.
And last thing I'll add before this fight, I don't think this Drake is do or die for either team. It's just third Drake, it's just Cloud Drake, and it will go to red team. It's BR.
Ooh.
And it engaged by Jarvan on 2 members as he gets out, but we're watching the Kled dive on the 4 members of BAR. He gets kited out and drops.
Flash, taunt.
Galio goes in on Hamlet. We'll be able to take him down. Jinx rockets coming over the top. Ooh. A huge 2-man facebreaker from Rect, but he actually gets kited with damage from KGP. Yeah, and we see both teams in a 4-1. This is a pretty tricky situation here. Baron's up, but also Drake is spawning, and that's Soul for BAR, right? So you'd think they would want to prioritize that. But they're actually prioritizing the Baron over Soul. I don't think you would want to go for Soul if it means Kent State gets Baron and you get Cloud Soul. I'm not sure if that's a trade they're willing to take. I think it's actually up in the air, but we see BAR moving from their 4-1 into a 5-man unit on Drake. It's collapsing on the Kled, who will have to... Oh, Galio with a huge ulti follow-up. Gets hit by Dark Binding. Cataclysm on 2 as well. It's a fight at multiple fronts. We see Star Pwner 1v2ing the Morgana, Jarvan, and Corky as he's up there. Delivery Man getting crits on Jin. This is a blowout. Kent State wins it. Jinx Rockets coming in. She's looking for another Quadra. There's the triple. She has red buff. They're running a Baron while Set doing his the dirty work, picking up Drake. But huge Kent State fight. They run straight to Baron. That's for you. Got more gold on the Jinx. She's 4 items already.
This may be the game after this.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think they pick up Baron, and then things just kind of look easy now. The gold lead, it's crazy. It's only 6K. It seems like this gold lead will not grow, but with this Baron, I'm with you. I think they start looking for structures, and they look to close the game out.
They can look to siege.
But right now, they're just looking for Jinx Rockets. Senna able to auto-attack the turret without threat.
Yeah. Senna's got that range.
Oh, here comes a huge GP ulti. Kapitai will engage. Set responds with engage of his own. Galio in the middle of 3. Can he taunt? He taunts 2, but will actually drop pretty quickly as Kleb will follow up on applause. She will drop the delivery man. Watch his crits. Watch his rockets. 1, 2. We'll take out
Penta.
the Corky. 3, 4. We'll take out the Kate. Oh, he cannot reach Jin, and respectfully, he's going for the game win instead of the Penna. A lot of players there would have ran it straight into the fountain.
I would have went to the Penna.
Actually, can still look for the Penna, but
nope, just gonna end the
delivery
game.
man always shows up. He'll never run into the fountain. That's why he's the delivery man. He always shows up. But yeah, eyes on Jin on this Camille as he does go for an E-trade. It's because Kapitai is coming up for the level 3. Flash comes out early. Cocoon has to land. It does. Should go down. Great patience from Kapitai to go ahead and throw an auto Q out to get that Poppy Flash before the Cocoon so that he can line it up and set it up for his Camille to follow up. No, my Poppy's fine. I'm going to kill this pink. He'll probably walk back to mid unless Poppy engaging 1v2 because of the Galio R. Possible force here. Jim will engage with the Eon Camille. Now he's in a 2v1 because his Elise went over the wall as he did that. Timings of these plays, funky. Oh, Flash. Elise Cocoon gets flashed by Poppy, which means it hits Galio. Lysandra flashes over the wall with a WR on herself, setting up another frag for herself. And we'll go ahead, hopefully, give that another look. But we see, wait. Scumbag Kenny flashed out of the way of the Cocoon and got Star Pwner killed, if I'm not mistaken.
No, the other way around.
It was it? Okay. Teams, well, solo queue teams, lower ranked teams will contest every Drake because they think they have to, and then they never end up with these 20 CS leads on their Jinx. They always end up with deaths. As we see Conrax flashing on Ezreal, the hook will land. Ezreal should go down and also has to burn Flash, so Kent State firing back with a punch of their own, taking out Ezreal. Different plans this time. They want to start the Drake. They're not conceding this one. Ash Arrow is coming in. It does hit. Who is
just
that? That's Thresh. Conrex will go down immediately. Here comes a follow-up CC from the Nautilus ult he drops. Applause in the front line. Kapitai will take down Lilia. The chain CC in this situation is pretty huge. We see Delivery Man at like 10% HP, forced to walk out. Star Pwner, he's full HP, but his team, I believe, is just too compromised. They're going to actually have to sack this one as well. Both top laners, as far as I'm aware, walk down. Actually, I think they both TP'd. They both made it there, so it was a 5v5 situation going over to the side of BAR off some really nice chain CC. Some cross-map play, because Hamlet's in a 2v1. He might go down here. Oh, actually, sick nasty turn. Oh, he'll take the Poppy out before Rek could even get there. It's going to be 1-for-1, but Hamlet happy to wait. Oh, Flash is over, but forgot about the Lilia burn. Or he was just up 30 CS. But watch the power of this Camille here. Loki interrupts the Kenny dash. Hextech Ultimatum sets up an easy Cocoon, but that Cocoon gets Zanya's by Kenny, but he still goes down to that massive burst damage. Camille and Elise, too mobile and like threatening of champs for Galio to ever survive in that lane. So they want Poppy in the lane with Camille with a Bramble Vest. That's actually the ideal situation. Anything other than that is too easy for Jin to find angles and find advantages. Doesn't look quite like last game. I think lead here building. We see Galio ulti coming in. Fight on multiple fronts. So BAR taking a 2v1 in the bot side, winning that, but actually losing a 4v3 situation here And a double the delivery man as soon as I say that. And I'm not even calling that Caster Curse. It's like the opposite of Caster Curse for delivery man. He actually pulls up clutch. Kent State actually beating them to the pit, but Kapatai, this is actually a super sneaky play. Gets found out. Has to flash, but doesn't get over the wall. They can just pinch him right now. He has to repel, but he comes down. This forces BR to engage. Jin coming over to save him. Will take out the Lilia, but they're both stuck in the pit now. Elise might drop soon. Elise does drop, but actually trades back Poppy as blue team just winning the fight on all fronts. Here comes the follow-up CC, and you know Camille can actually reach these champions if he wants to. W land, Thresh Lantern actually means no chase there, but 3 for 1 there for Boosted Animals Reborn, and it gets some soul. It started out with a really clever play by Kapatai, actually getting sniffed out by Kenny. Once they realize the Elise is in the pit, they throw some CC at her. She flashes in the pit, which means she can't get out now. They can force on her, and all she has is repel. The Camille, but eventually Boosted Animals Reborn just dropping their CC on everybody they can see, and it results in a 1-for-0 on Galio, who probably just ulted in to save someone, and as a result died for it. They'll take that 1-for-0. They'll start up Baron.
Might find someone else.
Yeah, they caught out the Lilia en route to even look at the Baron. Jinx Rocket does not get the steal. And Baron Buff going over to Boosted Animals Reborn.
Possibly take this game.
Hook lands on Alessandra, followed up by the Poppy tackle, so she's tied up, but she's forced to Zanya's. Ezreal in position to deal lots of damage. Yeah,
they're just too far ahead right now. Just smacked them with the wallets.
Yeah, it looked like a decent play, but the Alessandra, Zanya's able to buy enough time for the team to show up, and Ezreal there ready to fire off those Q autos. The hard part about this is this Jhin. This is a nightmare for their team. This guy's a monster. He can do whatever he wants in this Poppy matchup. As Poppy will interrupt the E with a tackle. That's actually best case for Poppy, but it doesn't really matter. Jhin can heal, and then look at that chunk. This becomes diveable. So Boosted Animals Reborn are in no hurry to actually even take Elder. They had the luxury of... Oh! Jhin with a really nice R, anticipating the Poppy R, which actually never even comes through. That was a sick play. Now we have a 4v4 here while Camille is just hitting turrets. We see Kent State putting on their final defense, but this time Ezreal getting the best out of Kent, firing people down, emotes coming out of everybody, and that's got to be GG for Boosted Animals Reborn. I'm not sure what happened to Camille.
Yeah, Camille tried to TP in the fight.
TP's way late and probably could just be hitting base at this point, so...
And the minions are just going to end it.
Yeah, timer's too high, so they end no matter what. That would have been a pretty troll TP if that resulted in a base defense, but I think the game kind of won either way. We got to see that really nasty split. It gets really bad after Death's Dance for Camille. When Camille gets Death's Dance, really experienced and great Camille players can put on performances like that in the side lane. They'll be able to time that as well. As we see...
Ooh, look, a good skirmish in the jungle.
Kapatai and Rekt running into each other. Elise gets the burst advantage, but Starboner able to hookshot, cancels Kapatai's plans, but finds herself in a 1v3. Cocoon lands, Jackstun lands, and first blood goes to Jhin. So instead of roaming, warding, fighting, anything, Jax has to report to top to deal with that.
Looks like Volibear might be coming down here for a skirmish.
Yeah, flash face breaker from Condurex, really nice setup, and the kill will go over to Rekt. Yeah, so in the side lane, it should be just Jackstiff. Oh, Rekt with a sick flash.
Reaction.
Boosted Animals Reborn. And Kapatai with the big burst. Volibear going to be able to return some damage. Has a set with him. Force the ulti away. Hamlet R will not connect. But the Spramble Thorns will stun him. But no follow-up here. Camille using her hookshot. Oh,
still
might go down to Jax here. Oh, the passive shield actually comes up clutch. And Jhin with the flash will trade kills. I think that's worth if minions die to Camille's turret, then that's definitely worth. If the wave bounces to the Jax, then that's super definitely worth. We see plays coming out across the map here. Multiple members. Gondorax, nice face breaker.
Ooh.
dunks the Ash back into the delivery man, getting a delivery from his support. He will walk up and take out the Ash. Will not fancy the Nautilus duel, but Condor X doing his best delivery man impression with that Facemaker into set ultimate. As we see Wrecked with the Volley Bear burst, traded by Capitide. Nice 2-man Facemaker by Condor X. He's smurfing this mid-game right here. Damage down on Capitide. Set grabs the kill on Nautilus. Elise forced off. Look at Star Pointer trying to set Jin up on the Jax, who's forced to hop away. No flash, remember. If you compile on this Jax without Counter-Strike, it's a possible kill, but he will just walk away. Hamlet, do you have ultimate? Do you have flash? Ooh, Hamlet would love flash here. Jin understands he needs to set up. The Nico stun hits one. Will they be able to focus down? They do, but a massive Orianna ulti trade back on multi-members. Sets up the delivery man who Ori takes down Nico. Jax, Jin goes in, trades back too. He actually wins this out. Can he force the flash? Oh my God,
with the triple.
Jin with the triple. We'll have to take another look at that, but well fought by Jin and patiently played. Not only can he play Senna, Bard. Here. Look, another flash Facebreaker delivering the delivery man. Ezreal forced a flash. R peeling away. Applause drops the R, but Volley Bear's here. Ezreal should be dead. You want to give that over to the delivery man, so and yeah, will go down. And as you're talking about Condor X on this set, his flash comes up, and what do you know? When flash is up on set, you go break face.
Yeah.
Objectives without just losing the game. But I've seen Kent State give up 3 Drakes and multi-Heralds and come back and win the game, so they know when to give and when to get. Oh! Star Poner almost really nice Camille ulti to avoid the Nico ult, but and also flashes Ash arrow, so this might be a 2-for-1. Nope.
Just a flat, or just a trade of kills.
Yeah, sorry, 1-for-1 here.
Nico on the other side will have big ults you gotta look out for.
Oh, and a trap being found out. That was a blind Nico E. Hits 2 and actually sets up possibly a free fight as we see Jin kills Ori. That was off screen. They also pick up Camille. The Nico blind E's this bush and wins them this situation. That's actually pretty crazy. I think so.
Power farmer to like 6 or something.
There it is. Oh, he misses the cancel. If you hit Camille with that there, she's flashes. She's 100% dead.
Look at that.
Ooh,
wow.
Wait a second. Huge play. Huge play from Capitite. He's able to find the Jinx isolated with the cocoon. But we see a Baron start here from Boosted Animals Reborn. Jinx is dead. Delivery man is not here to crit you. Now is the time to start a Baron. Nico TP coming up to make sure 5 are there. Jax is here as well. It's the whole gang.
This might be a 21-minute Baron.
Orianna ulti, I think the only saving play here. Jin, I think, recognizes that and rushes down the Ori. She's such a threat in this situation. And Jin, getting the Ori while dodging ultimate, gets a Counter-Strike up. He's able to continue to do work, takes 2 down with himself while his team gets Baron. Heroic play by Jin. Does not care at all that he dies there. He takes away the one threat the Ori are, and also gets Camille along with it as Boosted Animals Reborn will advance towards the base of Kent State.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to take this inhib tower. Maybe more. Ori's up in 5, so they may just take this and back. Oh, they're staying.
Yeah, this might be a greedy call, if I have to be completely honest. Can they get out? Volley stun comes through. Oh, Capitite with a sick flash over the wall to punish the low and approaching members of Kent State. Might have just sealed the deal. Jin going in a bit crazy here. Will have to be forced off from the tower, but Ezreal, Hamlet, Capitite hitting these turrets. And is this a defendable game? I'm not sure. Orianna ulti will hit the Nautilus and result in the Nautilus death. Ezreal unable to kite out the Camille there. Hextech ultimatum coming through and able to punish the end attempt. Probably some finishing touches, maybe an Ocean Soul.
Up in 3 seconds, yeah. That's what they're looking at right now.
Kent State beat them to the pit. Camille engages, misses E, and instantly explodes. Sorry, I had to hold my breath there.
Misses the Oriole as well.
Yep, Condor trying to fight back. We'll do a dunk, but actually goes down. I think the fight is actually free for Boosted Animals Reborn off of the back of that really nice Nico ulti. Volley able to shut down Elisa during the kiting, but I think this is still game. Ezreal coming through with the slow and the autos. That's your hope here. As Volibear getting cocooned by Kapatai. Nautilus hook misses, but she's able to tag him with the R. We'll bop him up in the air. Jin comes through to clean that up. He's kind of stuck behind traps, but Jinx Auto is not doing much as Oriana kind of gets caught just walking by as they will just collect that kill. And now they're deciding, do we just end or?
Yep, they're going down mid. They're going to look to end.
Yeah, running down mid. Keep an eye on Hamlet here making a big play, but it just looks like a 5-man march, and they're up against 3 members of Kent State. Keep your eye on Delivery Man here to hit crits and wave clear. Condor X going down immediately. Hextech Ultimatum comes through, but Camille will just instantly drop. Jin will flash on jump on Delivery Man, who cleanses out, but Nexus just goes down, and Boosted Animals Reborn coming back after a lost game 1 to force the series into 3 games and take it. Wow.
Yeah.